Students at the University of Maryland are all very interested in the current case about Trayvon Martin, the young boy who was killed in Florida. Students gave their opinion on the case's progress.
Honestly, I think that right now, I think you should leave it up to the lawyers on both sides, prosecutor and defendant, because there's so many, a lot of evidence that we probably don't know. I think that the things that we do know now, the public, that's been coming on CNN and the news, and New York Times, etc., and other newspapers, shows that it seems like it was a hate crime. It seems like, just because simply he was wearing a hoodie, he's African American, he's walking in a gated community, that maybe that's why, the man acted that way in a racist way, but we don't know the facts. So it could have been, I'm not gonna lie, it could have been that Trayvon was doing something bad, and we don't.
A lot of time has gone by, and there's also been a lot of public kind of input and skewing, I think, and I think it's kind of affected what everyone knows as hard facts and what.
It's just kind of something you hear word of mouth.
Yeah.
It just becomes this really elaborate story that kind of makes no sense.
Martin's killer is being protected by a Florida law that allows people to kill if it is in self-defense. Students discuss the chance of Florida changing their laws after all of this negative publicity.
I think so. I hope they will be made. After all the publicity that they've gotten, it'd be surprising if changes weren't made. The Florida legislators definitely are looking into changing things. I think they definitely.
I think that Florida laws are a little stringent. I think they're a little archaic. I think that they should be developed more in other states where, when someone goes in your house, you can't just get anything and defend yourself. The right of self-defense is very loose in Florida, and I think that it should be more constricted as in Maryland and other places, because anyone that can come to my house that I can conceive to be someone, I can just get a gun and do something, which is what happened kind of in this case, or I can just attack the person. That's not a correct law, so I hope that there'll be some reforms in Florida for sure.
Considering how basically everyone at this point everyone just jumped on the bandwagon so quickly, and the hatred towards Florida police and the laws that govern murder down there, I'd like to believe they're going to make some changes.
I don't think so, because wasn't the Carly case also in Florida, and they had issues from the beginning about the way that was handled. So if Florida hasn't done anything to kind of reevaluate the laws that they have right now, I don't know if this is going to make them do that. I would like to think so, but I feel like something really huge has to happen, and I don't know if this will be, which is unfortunate, but realistically, I don't think that.
Students spoke up about how this law would come into play if it was true for Maryland and for the university.
I don't think it would be overall good. They definitely. I don't think it should be on campus. But
I don't think anybody in their right mind, to be honest, would put a law on campus, in a university campus like that, because that would just be completely insane. I mean, I think that a lot of kids that would just not be good for the health of the student body. So I don't even think that the president of the university, Waslow, or anybody else would allow that.
Not want to live somewhere where I can't feel safe while wearing a hoodie. That's like half my wardrobe. That doesn't gel with me.